Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we got the farms hooked up to this airfield, and we had to upgrade the planes to be able to handle the freight load. So, they are working here pretty well, picking up both the grain and the tools and flying them over to the other side of the map. And seems to be working pretty well. Okay, you're waiting for that guy. I was wondering why that train was just stopped there. Alright, so it seems to be working good. And then over here on this side of the map, we got our cargo station in here, and then lined in this freight line. It kind of merges with the passenger line here for a second, and then comes into this station here. And so we're going to need to continue this freight line around to bring in food to Denerim here as well, which I'm probably going to separate the freight from the passengers, run it around here, and we're probably going to bring a station in this side of town, I think. Because this is where the food is. So that's kind of where we want to kind of bring in the food freight. So I'd like to do minimal trucking inside of town if I can manage it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get to work on that now, because I'd like to get the whole line in, and then we'll put a train on it. Because the grain will move. We just won't get any food until we actually have it hooked up to customers. Alright, so we're going to be going to, I guess, a terminal cargo station. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Maximum length. We only need one track at the moment. No, we're not electrifying this. This is all not electric. So, let's see here. There we are. I think that will do. Okay, how much coverage does it give? Pretty good. Pretty good. These are all food customers, I believe. They are. I mean, it doesn't give... What might actually be better? Hold on. We'll just refund that. Is if I were to slide that in... I really want to destroy as few of those buildings as possible. But if we slide into there, we'll also get the steel mill into catchment. Alright, and then now that covers a lot more of the town. Yes. Perfect. Alright, it's just gonna take a little bit to, roads, no. Train track. Oh, they changed the sounds. Let's see. I think we're going to have to do a tunnel there. But 60 miles an hour should be fine. Around that curve. How are you doing? You're running full. You're making money. How are passengers looking at the station? Okay, fine. It's not getting overloaded, so we don't need to upgrade those planes yet. Alright, so over here on this end, this is where things are going to get slightly awkward. I have to rework the roads in this area, which means we're going to have to tear it out. Just gotta wait for that tram to clear out of town. There we go, and then let's pause things up here. And then let's tear this out. Yep, I know I just messed up the tram track. It's fine. This is going to be a fairly slow section, but it's alright. It's at the station, so it really shouldn't affect anything too much. Alright, there we are. And then the road needs to go back on here with tram track. Bridge pillar collision. Is there any way to do this as like pillarless? Pillarless? That appears to work. Well, that wasn't quite as bad. Oh, we're still missing a stop. Okay. There we go. Could have put it on the bridge. Yeah, actually, let me change that just a little bit. Let me actually just put it like on the bridge. There we go. And so while you're waiting for the tram, you can watch the trains. When the trains do come. Alright, so how far am I going to run this? Probably to this point. We're going to get it out to that, where it emerges from that tunnel there. Okay. And from here, kind of run it like that. We got a couple of tunnels. Ow. Alright, well, this was going to get a tunnel and a bridge. Well, that's fine. Bridge. Alright, so where is that? That's there. Alright, and then you'll slide in there. Looks good. Alright, so where are we going to merge down to single track? Probably just before we enter the tunnel. Like right about there. Alright, we'll get our signals all set up here. Again, I really shouldn't have to worry about doing any kind of crossovers there. I guess I shouldn't anyway. But there is one thing that I want to do. And it's going to kind of be... had to be in one of these tunnels. So maybe I could do it here. Is put in a piece of line there. Primarily so that trains from that depot can get onto that line. Okay, so let's set up the line itself. So, new line. Gonna start there. We're gonna come here. And then you're gonna stop there. Now, do we need to stop again on the way back? I don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to stop again on the way back. But we may change that eventually. All right. Let's see. I'm going to call this Eastern Food Transport. Or just Eastern Food. That's fine. Okay, so this is only going to be moving food at the moment. So, I should be able to use this depot. I don't think we're going to need anything too serious. The question is, do I want to make this a Steam exclusive part of the map? We got some old steam trains still that we can use. Like, these are actually like 1987 steam trains. You know. So it's not entirely out of the question. I mean, we have like diesels that are older than that. You know what? Let's just run it for the time being. And then, let's see, how fast does that thing go? 113. Okay. And we'll throw some boxcars on there that can do 90. You carry food? Maybe go with 6 cars. 120 capacity. We can always replace it later. And then you're going to Eastern Food. And done. Alright, so there that goes. It'll take a little bit to get onto the line. And then we should start producing food. No, probably won't just yet until the train's almost there. Alright, and so you're bringing in grain, you're bringing in tools. You just made your delivery. I mean, it is conceivable that food may make its way back over here. Because I don't know, because the freight connections are getting so so extensive that I'm not exactly sure, you know, who might move stuff where. But, you know, if it can find its way over to someone that wants food, then it will. Okay. So with that taken care of, I think what I want to do is I want to get Denerim to grow a lot. So, now that we're bringing food in, that'll help. Let me just take a look at what we got here. Destinations, yeah. They're good for public transport and private transport. They want fuel as well. Okay, so where might we get... Well, also Alamigo wants fuel as well. So bringing fuel up to this end of the map would be a good idea. So I just need to figure out where we can get some fuel to bring up here. There is this fuel refinery right here. Right, that is cranking out pretty decent amounts of fuel. And there is a road that winds its way through the mountains here to get up to this area. There is some traffic on that road, but not a ton. So we could expand it. Looks like someone just picked up the load of fuel. But is there another source that we might be able to utilize? Let's see. I don't really see anything close by. As far as a fuel refinery, probably the easier way to look at this is to just go to, not town statistics, industry statistics, sort by product, and say, here are my fuel refineries. There's one there at Blackwater, which we're using. There's one over here. South end of the map, we're not using, but probably use that to feed these guys. The Ilium Fuel Refinery, which is over here. And Lindblom. So yeah, those are the only ones. Star City and Mirkwood want fuel. So if we're going to get fuel to them, that's going to come from this refinery here. Where is it? That refinery there. So I think this one is our only real option. Now, let's see. Do we have any other, like, oil wells that we can push things into? We have that oil well there, but it's being used for that refinery there. There's a plastics plant. Oil well, refinery, fuel. That's already running. It's probably as best as it can. Let's see. Where are the oil wells? There's one at Angel Grove. And then is there a refinery anywhere nearby? The only one that's not being used is over down in New Londo. Langhorne, Rabanastre. Getting oil from there to there might not be too difficult. Then getting the refined oil from there up to here? Maybe. Might be possible. Might just actually be possible. Well, for now, what I'm going to do is we're going to set up the fuel run from here to here, and then we're going to see if we can expand the fuel production there, because this is going to have to support both this city and that city for fuel as well. So, I mean, it's almost at maximum level already. I think if we can push a little bit more resources into it, we could probably push that all the way up. Alright, so let's get to work on that. Let's first... Ooh, no. I don't think we're going to use tram track here. Okay. So that comes into there. This could probably stand to be upgraded. The larger road. Alright, so this should be fairly simple. Alright, and we're just going to truck this stuff in. Alright, who wants fuel? Well, they want it all over town, but where are we going to concentrate? Probably around here. So that's going to cover the most customers. So we'll do our drop off there. I'll have to figure out how it's going to get out to there. Loading it on a train is probably the option. I'll have to like put a couple of tank cars onto that train, drop it off there, and then see where we can go from there. But for now, this will work. Alright, that's for dinner and fuel. And we have road depots. Got a road depot somewhere? There's one right there. But then the trucks will have to work their way through the traffic in Lindblom to get out to here. So we'll go ahead and just throw one. Just throw one right about there. And then we'll put tanker trucks on there. For now, just a couple. And we're now registering customers in Denerim. Alright, so it's going to have to ramp up its production. And where is the train? I think it just made a delivery, so... it's on its way back. And yeah, I think we'll look into trying to get this all set up to get oil from here to here, I guess. Though this thing is cranking out as much as it can. So maybe we don't need... maybe I can just push... some refined oil from here, there. Well, I'll probably take a look at it a little bit closer off screen and see if there's a better option. Or not. And then we'll see what we'll do next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.